Hey everyone, Andrew from OpsLevel here. Today I'd like to tell you about two new features in the OpsLevel platform. The first is called Service Dependencies. If you're running more than 20 or 25 services to deliver your application, how is anyone in your engineering org supposed to keep track of all those dependencies between all those services? Especially since your architecture is likely never staying the same for long, this is no easy task. But when you're tracking service health and service metadata in OpsLevel, it's actually really straightforward and kind of a no-brainer to add in this service dependency information. So if I want to understand how a particular service fits into my larger architecture, I can use this dependency graph we're seeing here on the screen. Of course, I can zoom in and pan around to navigate, but I can also use the search box, which is especially helpful for navigating larger architectures. But at my company, we've just had a reorg, and my team has inherited ownership of the shopping cart service. So naturally, I'm trying to ramp up and get up to speed, and so I want to understand, how do I fit into the broader architecture? But I especially care about are the dependencies to adjacent services. And so we can inspect those by moving on to the detailed dependency view. So now we're on the shopping cart service detail page, and I can see that my service is dependent on or downstream of this website aggregator service. I can also see that my service is upstream of three other services: product image, catalog service, and order workflow. I can then scroll down the page and get even more detail. So I can see the health and status of all these adjacent services. In particular, what's catching my eye here is this website aggregator service, which I'm dependent on, is only passing 68% of its checks. So this isn't a cause for immediate concern. There could be good reason why it's not passing these checks, but because I'm new to this context, I want to just check in with this team and understand exactly what's going on. The last thing I want is to be woken up in the middle of the night because this service upstream of me is having a problem. And so before OpsLevel, I may have had to look through an old, stale HR org chart or ask a question in a big public Slack channel. Who owns this service? But now in OpsLevel, with our second new feature, I can get that information right here. So because we're tracking functional team membership in OpsLevel, I can move on to their team page and see exactly which engineers own this service. So we can see the team members. We can see that Ken is our team manager, so he might be the right point of contact to start a conversation with. We can see all their key contact information. So email, Slack, PagerDuty, Jira, all available right here for us. So if this looks interesting, we'd love for you to visit opslevel.com and request a demo. And thanks for watching today.